Hey party people, it's time for another one of everyone's favorite videos, Minimalist Packing into a Personal Item Only Journey with Zach. Welcome to the show. Today, I've got for you a backpack from a brand called the Brown Buffalo. This is my first time experiencing one of their pieces of gear, so I'll go over what I think as far as its materials, its looks, its aesthetics, its price, all of its features, and we can talk about how I've loaded it out for a 1-week journey to Key West, so warm weather travel, for a trip where I am traveling personal item only. This is the Conceal Pack 21 liter. This is the version that has the Challenge Ultra Black grid material. It also comes in a 1050D Cordura nylon version in both a green and a black colorway, or you can get it in the black multicam version. That's a 1000D. Its Ultra Grid exterior is this super durable, lightweight material. It's reinforced, it's ripstop, it's highly durable, it's highly weatherproof, and it's sustainably made from recycled materials. Then on the interior of the bag, we can go over this a lot more detail when I switch to the overhead view, but you can see this orange material on the inside. And this is the Challenge Sailcloth EPX 400 material on the interior of the bag. And it's a 400D polyester with a 70D ripstop backing, gives it crazy amounts of durability. So in addition to the super durable, super lightweight material on the outside, giving you the weatherproofing and the ripstop that you're looking for, you also have a similar level of durability on the inside, as well as weatherproofing on the inside. So the materials for this bag are absolutely crazy nice. The interior is also DWR coated to give you some additional weatherproofing, which is really nice when you're thinking about being caught in a rainstorm. The interior is also made from recycled materials, so I like that they prioritize sustainability in all their materials. And it's got a 45-degree blue cross-ply threading that gives it enhanced strength and durability. And then we can talk about the materials on the carry system here, where you have these really nice beefy carry straps. They feel really good. You have that Ultra Grid material on the outside here that keeps a consistent aesthetic profile throughout the bag. But then you have this really nice mesh on the other side that gives a lot of breathability. It's the Apex 3D Spacer Mesh with AMY Sorbeck yarn. That's a huge mouthful. I don't even really know what that means, but it feels really nice. It gives enhanced breathability with the mesh and has kind of a moisture wicking, sweat wicking technology to it apparently that will draw moisture away from your body and give enhanced breathability. I am taking this to a hot environment, so I'll be able to test that out a little bit better, but I haven't tested it out yet, but that's like the marketing claim as far as the material, and it does feel really nice and feel really lightweight as far as the mesh goes. You also have YKK zippers throughout, and they're a little bit clinky, as you can hear them kind of clinking around over there, but they're really nice beefy YKK zippers with really nice paracord zipper pulls, and they have the heat shrink at the end to keep it from coming untied and also giving you a really nice little nub to grab, open it. And they're PU coated zippers, so another layer of waterproofing and weatherproofing. They open buttery smooth despite being PU coated, so I think they're really nice chunky YKK zippers. Highly durable zippers, but like I said, they are a little bit clanky, just to keep that in mind if that's something that would possibly bother you. I think overall, I love the minimal aesthetic of this bag. The Brown Buffalo logo is super small here. It's very minimal. You can barely read it because it's in this black colorway on a black patch, so you don't have to worry about being this super loud branding. I love the shape of this bag, how it's just this simple arch with a flat bottom, allowing it to stand on its own even when it's empty, which I think is a fantastic feature. It's not too techy and it's also not too hikey, so it gives you this kind of business professional, but also can be worn in a casual environment kind of look to it. Super minimal, super nice. I think this is a stylish, awesome looking bag overall. And it measures in at 19.5 by 12 by 6 inches thick. And then you have this little compartment at the back that you can use to hold a laptop or other materials hidden up against your back. And this has a 13.5 inch opening, so you could definitely fit a 13-inch device in here, like a 13-inch laptop or tablet or something. It has enough padding, but it doesn't have a ton of extra padding, nor does it have a very large false bottom or anything. It's minimal, if at all. So if you are worried about your laptop, I would suggest putting it into an external laptop sleeve. They also sell one of their own that fits perfectly into their bag if you want to pick that up. But I wouldn't suggest putting an expensive laptop or tablet in here without some kind of exterior covering, because there's not a whole lot of extra protection for it. That doesn't really matter to me because I almost never bring a tablet or a laptop when I travel. I want to disconnect when I'm traveling. I don't want to be working. Unless it's for a work trip, I wouldn't even bring a laptop. So just to let you know, 13.5 inches for the entrance there. If you have a device that's 13 inches or less, you could easily fit it in there. Also, this bag weighs 2.9 pounds empty, which is pretty lightweight. It's not super lightweight. I would like if it was under 2 pounds empty, but with the quality of the materials here, as well as the aesthetics and all the features you're getting, I think the weight is totally serviceable. Let's switch to the overhead camera. We can take a closer look and then we can pack this thing out. Let's get started. So taking a closer look at this bag here, you can see that ultra grid material. Feels really nice. It's kind of crinkly, but also smooth. It feels very durable and weatherproof, but also pretty lightweight. You have this really big external compartment here that's quick access, plus a little bright orange key leash with a little carabiner on the end. I wish it was slightly longer because it would be really hard to be wearing this, swing it to your side and open a door. It doesn't really give you much to work with and there's no pull. So I would like another like 3-4 inches length on this, but it's not a huge problem. There's no internal organization besides that key leash, and the back is this nice soft felt so you could put things in here and not worry about it getting scratched. And it also functions as kind of a hook and loop. So I've got these Tactical Geek pouches here that have a hook and loop on the back, and you can hear they fit in just nicely. So if you wanted to have any kind of organizers that are Velcro on the back, you could easily put them in here to help you organize this pocket better. But I kind of like it as a large dump quick access pocket. And then to close this pocket, you have that nice beefy YKK zipper, super long paracord zipper pull with the heat shrink, as I mentioned. You can see this logo I mentioned and how minimal it is, and I think that's really nice. I love the overall front of this bag. On the side here, there is no external water bottle pocket, so if that's something that's a deal breaker for you, keep that in mind. You have a little attachment point down here that's Hypalon. You also have a little attachment point up here that's Hypalon, and then you have a little nylon removable key or otherwise attachment point here that has a little button, so you could clip this together and put something on here. You could always put a water bottle on here and hang it off the side. Your keys, a flashlight, a multi-tool, whatever you want. And I think that's nice. I think this would be a great place to put like an organizational tag or a luggage tag or something. On the other side, you also have the 2 attachment points. It's the same as the other side, except you don't have the little detachable key ring on it. Looks really nice. You got some places to put carabiners or slide things through the side here. Then on the top, you have a really nice grab handle. This grab handle really reminds me of the Falcon 2 and Falcon 3 from Maxpedition. It has a similar profile, similar really highly durable box stitching. So I think it's a great grab handle. Not a lot of padding, but I think durability is more important than padding for me. So it's a nice nylon grab handle. It fits my large hands in here. Pull it in and out of trunks, overhead compartments easily. Then as far as the main pocket here, this opens up completely clamshell. So you have that nice material that I mentioned already, that challenge sailcloth. So you've got 2 large slide pockets here. You could fit shoes, you could fit large devices, notebooks, whatever. They have these nice little Hypalon pull tabs. It kind of has that X-Pack look to it, that sailclothy look. It feels like sailcloth. I love the bright orange so that you can easily see what's inside. You have this little mesh pocket up here. It's not a stretchy mesh, it's kind of a rough micro mesh that doesn't stretch much and it feels kind of plasticky, but it's totally fine and it allows you to see the stuff that's inside this zipper pocket here. So you could put away your dongles or anything you don't want to be falling around the inside of the bag up here. Nice to have a little organizational zipper pocket as well. Then on the other side, you just have this large clamshell pocket and you have a ton of space for hook and loop. So if you wanted to hook and loop, attach something to the bottom, you have this little square down here to attach things. You also have this whole large back to hook and loop attach things. And if you wanted to get a laptop sleeve that had a hook and loop on one side, that would be a great place to put this, or a tablet sleeve. You could just stick it here, stick all kinds of pouches or organizers, whatever you want. It gives you the flexibility to use whatever you want. And then it also came with this nice little dust jacket here. So when you want to store this bag, or you could always just use this as a tote that you bring with you. You have the little Brown Buffalo logo. It's just kind of a cheap fabric bag with a cinch cord and some handles at the top. And like I said, you could use this as a dust bag for the storage of this backpack, or you could just use this as a little tote bag that you bring with you and just fold up and keep it in your bag. And that's it as far as organization on the interior. I love that it's this nice open clamshell, really good for fitting things like packing cubes, and I like to control my own destiny when it comes to the organization of my backpack for travel. So I think that's absolutely great. I mentioned the dimensions of this bag, and the 19.5-inch length is a little bit too long for what's considered within length for American Airlines, which I typically travel to have it as a personal item. But because it's only 1.5 inches over the height, I think I could still get away with it. I would just underpack it by 1.5 inches up here so that I could squeeze it into the sizer if they asked me, or under the seat. So I still think this would work perfectly well for a personal item, even though it's not exactly within the dimensional limitations. If we flip this over, we can take a look at the carry system again. Like I said, you have that ultra grid material on the exterior of the carry straps, so it makes it really nice and aesthetically fits in with the rest of the bag. You have these little attachment points here, and you also have this nice little sternum strap. It's on a mini rail system, meaning there's a little bit of a rail system, but if you wanted to do full adjustment, you'd have to unclasp it and move it to another one of these rails. I wish it was just like a full unattached rail system so that I could move it up and down as fully as I want, but this works just fine. It's got a little bit of stretch to it. It has some elastic. It's got strap keepers. It's got a nice little clip here, easily adjustable, and I think it's just a nice sternum strap to have. You have these two little plastic D-rings if you want to attach something like your keys, a flashlight, or anything like a carabiner that you want to attach to the front of your bag. This would also be a good place to put a carabiner and like a small water bottle so you have it close by. Overall, they're really comfortable carry straps, and they have that mesh I mentioned that has that super long name I mentioned at the beginning of the video. It's very comfortable, very breathable. There's plenty of padding here. I like kind of the shape of these, and I think they're really comfortable carry straps. And then you also have this quick release for the carry straps. So if you don't even feel like swinging this over your shoulder, or you have mobility issues, you can easily just unclip this, let the backpack fall. There you go, easy on, easy off, similar to a sling bag that has a clip. So I think that's actually a really nice feature that's not on every backpack. So I think that's great. You also have these D-rings at the end here if you needed to attach anything, or because they're at the bottom of the bag, if you had an aftermarket hip belt, you could attach one end here, have a little hip belt if you really need that. I think for a bag this size, I don't really need one, but it's nice to have that option. Then you have the mesh on the back here. Has that nice breathable mesh on the back panel, so it makes it really breathable. They claim that it wicks sweat and moisture away. I'd have to test that out. It has enough structure to the back panel, but not too much where it would be uncomfortable. So I think it's just overall a really nicely designed back panel. Then you have a luggage pass-through here, nice little strip of nylon, so you could easily put this vertically over your roller luggage. I never bring roller luggage, but if you needed to bring it, you have that option here. Then, as I mentioned, you have this little back pocket. That's 13.5 inches. You have the nice double YKK zipper, another PU coated zipper here. You can open that up, and it also has the hook and loop on one side, so if you wanted to put organizers that have Velcro attachments, you could easily put them in here, pouches, organizer pads, anything you want. Or you could fit tablets, laptops, but I would just recommend putting them into a separate sleeve. And then you have the nice sailcloth on the other side to give you that bright orange visibility in here. Overall, really love the design and features of this bag. Has really nice materials. If you're someone that cares about an external water bottle pocket, that may bother you. Does not bother me. I don't always bring one, and I could always clip it somewhere if I wanted to bring a water bottle. So I don't think that really matters to me. Now let's load this thing out. Let's start with this quick access pocket and everything that I would need quick access to, or somewhere I want to put away things when I'm going through TSA. So I have my OTR carry carabiner with my Saffiano leather Orbit key organizer and their little multi-tool on the inside. I've got my Rovivon flashlight, and I have my car keys, and all of them are dangling off these Night Eyes mini locking carabiners. So I love my key setup. It's never going to change. I think it's perfect now. So I can go ahead and clip that to the little carabiner here. know that that's out of the way. Then I just have a pair of Polo Ralph Lauren sunglasses. Always need sunglasses, in a little protective case. Got my Touchland hand sanitizer. Great little good smelling spray hand sanitizer. Love the form factor here. Have my Thread Wallets bifold wallet. Need your wallet with you. Thread Wallets makes great little minimalist wallets. Have my Nano Bag 19-liter packable tote bag. Really great to have on hand. Fits right in my pocket. Always need this if you go shopping or you're picking up souvenirs or whatever. You have a little spare tote bag. Then I have a Matador mesh organizer, and this is my personal medical kit. I've got some wet ones. I have some dude wipes. I've got these little Human Gear Go tubs in the small size so that I don't crush my medications. I've got stomach meds, allergy meds, cold meds, and prescription meds in different colored ones here. Got some Band-Aids, got some cough drops, have a pair of German nail clippers, got earplugs, have nitrile gloves. Everything you'd need for just like a little personal medical kit. Always throw this in all my bags. I use an oversized mesh organizer because I like to be able to make it flat or make it fit whatever shape I need to put it away easily. So this is very flat and nice here. Easily fit that into this pocket. Now as you can see, there's room for plenty more stuff in here, but I like to keep it pretty minimal. So that'll be my quick access pocket. Then we can move on to the main pocket here. Toss that guy open. In this little sleeve up here, I'm going to put my Zero Shoes Z-Trek sandals. Really minimalist barefoot sandals. Really awesome sandals. Highly suggest you can check out the full review on my channel where I compare them to other Zero Shoes sandals as well as Lems. I did a full comparison video. Slide that into one of these pockets here. Then I just have my sandals out of the way. In the other pocket, I'm going to put my Matador packable beach towel. Really great little microfiber, nanofiber beach towel. It unfolds. This little zipper pocket where it's stored becomes a pocket that you can hide your cell phone, wallet, keys when you're on the beach or something. Use it as a blanket. Use it around your shoulders. Use it at the pool. Use it on the beach. Really great thing to have with you. Then in that zipper pocket up there, I just have this arcade belt. Really nice, kind of stretchy, but nice tactical little belt here. I love that it comes in all these different colorways and it slips together really easily. It's TSA safe because it's all plastic instead of metal, so you don't have to take it off when you go through security. Although you still may have to. It depends on the TSA agent. But this is a really nice belt, and I've really appreciated using their belts over the last like 5 years or so. So I'll put that in the little zipper pocket up here, so I know that I have a belt with me at all times. Then I have my favorite sling bag of all time. This is the Bellroy Light Sling. I've had this for almost 2 years. It's made from their light material. It's super lightweight, super crunchable, super packable. You have a little external quick access pocket on the front here. It's really nice. It's got a little bit of internal organization and a key leash. You have their cinching technology here that has these two little straps that kind of pull it taut against your body. Really nice little strap with a fidlock buckle here. It's made from nylon. Really nice kind of quality strap. You have this double YKK PU coated zipper here with the paracord zipper pulls with the heat shrink. Really nice big pocket here with plenty of space. You have a little slide pocket over here, and you have a little zipper pocket at the back. I wish it had a back zipper pocket for like your passport and stuff, but that's a very minor complaint. Overall, really great sling bag. I have a full review of it on my channel. I need to do an updated one after 2 years of use. Absolutely love this sling bag. Great to have an extra sling bag when you're traveling, especially personal item only. You have a little day bag here, plenty of space in it. So I can just throw that there. Then I have a large Core Surf packing cube. These are my button-down shirts, my t-shirts, and 2 pairs of pants. Enough for a week's worth of travel. And then this Bag Ale large packing cube has my bathing suit, 1 pair of hybrid shorts, 7 pairs of underwear, and 2 pairs of socks. Then I have my Bellroy hanging toiletry kit that has all of the stuff I need. It's got my deodorant, toothpaste. I have my little Matador soap pouch here. I've got a cologne atomizer. I've got facial sunscreen. I've got regular sunscreen. I have my toothbrush. And I have all the materials I need to do sink laundry and hang it to dry. And I really love this Belroy hanging toiletry kit because it's got a little hook in the top. If you wanted to hang it and dangle it from a hook in the bathroom, you have that option too. Just a really nice looking DOP kit. And then I think because I have so much room in that quick access pocket that I'm actually going to put my tech pouch in there instead of in here, so I have quick access to it. So I can close this up. Closes up super easily here. And then I can open back up that quick access pocket. Then I just have my TomTok tech pouch. Really great, has this little lanyard, makes it easy to pull in and out. It's very small, it stands on its own, and it has everything I need as far as my tech goes. So inside I have my CountyComm polycarbonate embassy pen. I've got this universal cable that's got USB-C, USB-A, as well as lightning. I have my little Puck Apple Watch charger that takes both USB-C and lightning. I have my Anker 100-watt GAN charger. I've got my multi-ended USB-C cable. I have my Sony WF-1000 XM4 headphones. I have my TAU2 small portable battery charger. So this is great to bring out on the road if you're going out to the bar, going out to the clubs for the night, and you need to make sure you can charge your phone in an emergency. Great thing to have on hand. Then I have my Banks MagSafe charger that sticks to the back of your phone. This is the big charger I'd bring with me. It also has USB-C for charging, and either way you want to use it, easy to charge devices. I have my Write in the Rain notebook to write down things, emergency contacts, or just take notes, doodle, draw, whatever. And that's it. I like to keep my tech super minimal. Allows me to charge all my devices, but also have emergency backup, note-taking, all those kind of abilities in one little package here. And this will fit great into this front pocket as well. And then you can just zip this up. And all of my quick access items are easily accessible. And then all my clothes and bigger items are in the main compartment. I'm not going to use the back compartment this time because I'm not bringing a laptop, but it would be a great place to throw my passport, and that's probably what I would put back there. So let's see what this thing looks like on me. And this is how the backpack looks on me, fully loaded out. Even with all this weight in it, it feels super comfortable. I really like these backpack straps, and I love how you have the quick release, so if you wanted to take this off easily, you could just unclip it like that, and that makes it really nice for people that might have mobility issues, or you just need an easy way to take it on and off. Feels really comfortable. The sternum strap is really taking the weight off my shoulders. The shoulder straps feel nice, they feel aerated, they feel comfortable and padded. It looks really nice too. I love the way this backpack profile looks, even fully loaded out. It doesn't look bulky and crappy. It actually looks really nice. So I love this backpack overall. I think this is a great choice for a personal item journey. As long as you underpack it slightly so you can squish it down into a sizer box, you should be fine on most airlines. Honestly, on domestic airlines, they almost never check the size of my bags. I've never experienced it. On budget airlines or in Europe or Southeast Asia, they do, but in America, not typically. So if you're looking for a great personal item backpack, this one fits great, feels great, looks great, overall great. So there you have it, the Brown Buffalo's Conceal Pack in the 21-liter size, and how I've loaded it out for a 1-week trip to Key West and kept it very minimal. Love the way this bag looks, great materials. I think for $325 US that the materials actually really justify that price level. It'd be nice if it was like $250, but I think compared to other competitors in the space with similar materials, that's an absolutely fine price, and I'm totally cool with it. I would absolutely recommend this bag, and I can't wait to bring this on the trip because it's everything I look for in a bag. It's minimal, it's functional, great materials, high quality build, weatherproof, waterproof, all those things. I think it's a great bag. If you've noticed my hoodie here, the Keep Gift Donate Sell, it's part of my merch collection that's linked below. I've actually added a bunch of new items to it. So there's new Vision Swell hats, Vision Swell t-shirts, I have a sling bag, I have a can-shaped glass, and all types of things that I think are really high quality from Fourth Wall. That's who I've partnered with to make the merchandise. If you want to purchase any of those things, or you like my designs, or you like the Vision Swell logo, please do so because it helps the channel out a lot. If you want to pick up anything in this video, check the links in the description below. They're affiliate links, and it helps the channel out a lot as well. If you like backpack reviews like this or minimalist packing videos, please like, comment, and subscribe because that also helps the channel out a lot. And if you have any other suggestions for backpacks I should try or packing methods or things that I left out or shouldn't include in this bag, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you as always for watching, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care.